The bar keeps rising. With new technology comes new expectations. Sometimes, when competition rises, it brings out your best. Oftentimes, however, it doesn't. And then you lose.
I hate y'all old ass stuck in the past niggas. Think they better cause they been alive for longer, they can wise talk us into stuff. The significance of the freedom fighters was to ensure better for generations of black excellence after, not to belittle us. Look at the state of the world. It's an anomaly to be 20 in this millennium. Every year we earn those. Y'all don't value the lives of the youth until I earn shows, and we're synced to the souls of word notes when she turn cold. So I load the arrow like it's words slow and watch it break apart inside Anomalee. That's a wormhole. See, it's believed if something traveled through Anomalee, it's paved to be next to get dimensions. We'll check forensics like astronomy. He thinks he's a great attraction, but Anomalee only craves the center of attention. You dead forget your identity. Dementia can get depressing. Still you Babylon in this setting. That's Nebuchadnezzar wedding. You keep making the same mistake. Why I never pick you in betting. Don't walk up the same path you went down. Etiquette when you're sledding. Nigga, listen. Your statistics contradicts the lacks in the evidence that's presented in the minds of they. Hell I raised. The pen headed another direction. Messages linked off the chain from a scary box. The derpy where the plot is hearse. Prepare to drop when you in a verse. The question why the one sign of life? A Fermi paradox. That's exactly why it's even worse that we battle. I wouldn't see neoclassicism posing in front of Perseus statue. Sensitive. Try to chisel him and turn him to gravel. Who really think behead a Sir Pence here? Like I wouldn't rock when I face this bitch. Pain? I'll take you out of for that change in winds. AC put Malcolm X in rotation. Now he thinks that he's JC. But you don't want to rise. Rather find these desperate clout moves. And it's clever how smooth. Attempted to perfect his style and couldn't get the how to. Y'all peep my last battle? Right, light work high, let that feather down smooth. Now you crucified next to the thief. Like the text in Matthew. The poor man never contemplated the depth of tap roots. But what do we expect? The sky can't be the limit when you setting ground rules. That's what the death amount to. Cause an anomaly is just a deviation from its expected value. How you go against the darkness with no heart in your core? I come at him with a katana. I was probably bored. Dumb nigga tried to block it. Now it's arm against sword. Government tracking. You can't prevent hacking into Anomalee core. Text, comments, fuck a scar. This shit torn. Amputation. Your arm end where your watch would be worn. You know I won single-handedly. Why worry about a phantom piece? I ain't scared of Anomalee arms. How can you feel what you cannot see? Be real. Don't think they cannot see. That pollute these waters. And it's supercharger. Makes him feel like he's doing something with his life. Bathtub suicide. Yeah, I may be cleaning him up, but this is shocking. Doesn't matter if you home or not. The Odyssey death in your living room. B&E. He gonna be sick if his television knew I separate you from the plasma. That's a centrifuge. Your chick woke up when she shouldn't. Ooh, this skip caught between her tracks. My mind don't even interlude. Fuck it, punches, unlike what he drink at prom. These is bombs, eat the bat. Since this all started in the China area, I'm swinging a Louis V at Nom, leave the charm. If you connect with the arm, I'm snapping like a bracelet tear. Sickle occipital, curling the back, that's baby hair. A choker be the only way he fair. It can even resemble this year's WrestleMania when we take it there. Cause when we match and the performance center around nothing, it's cause you way up there giving your heart performing while the cheers are replaced with chairs. But you ain't aware. You was brought to seize out the ground, but the pot was not cleaner. The black woman is God, and I'm not about to start preaching seeing as he had a plan to grow. But once I pull the ox a 9 meter, your whole crop get put in the ground. Just for rooting all this fake shit. I mean, how is gimmick from a movie called The Matrix, where we all simulated forgetting Neo died succumbing to wounds from all the agents? Nigga, you need moderation. I seen your battles, muted, and I truly gotta say this, I put a silencer on around, cause I know Juliana hates it. Nigga.
Decypher, when you took this battle, you couldn't win. And that's something you and your crew knew. But you did it anyways. Why? the day before the funeral. He did it just for the views, and right there is where the thug and the gangster separate. I couldn't play that part. See, it's obvious that you sold your soul to the internet, but I'm from the dark web, and I'm here for your heart. My mind is dark. Kill footage in a box. This shit is sinister. Your soul's at stake, Decypher, and you need to thank the drop god that he called the minister. Pipes blowing, ratchet singing. It ain't the choir, but your end of service is over. I know that's what y'all hoping, and they say that the body is the temple and the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, if that be the case, bah! The doors of the church are open, feeding the needy. And it's cool to be hungry, Kenny, but don't get greedy. Here's food for thought. They say a fish with a closed mouth stays in the lake. So don't go playing yourself by unsealing your lips and biting the bait, because your fate could be much like Decypher's. Head chopped off, thrown in a fire, and served on a plate. Now the only thing we need to do is bow Josh's head and give grace. See, I must say, the food here is great. Bitch, you made a mistake. You really thought that you was ready for a full-course meal, but realized you ain't have enough bread to feed the team. This motherfucker's synthetic. The beef here ain't real. His little hot pockets ain't set up but for a lean cuisine, and y'all call me Uncle Ben? Bitch, please. Chop say you niggas is minute rice. Looks like I gotta put the Idaho on a 380 and shots fired, Flacco. That's a potato baked twice. Bitch, I'm that nice. You motherfuckers out here trying to fill a nigga's shoes and can't, even if you could, still wouldn't foot the bill. You give them a plate and they turn the tray. Not the food, boys in the hood. They quit riding cause they ain't built to kill. Bitch, I'm for real. Who supports the kid? Not me. I got better things to do with my time and money. Bah! Why bother? Me and the ratchet disappear off the set quicker than the guest on Maury. Not the father. When the magnum pops, you still born and they still mourn. Why? Cause the body dropped. And this ass spanking you supposed to get a kid is going down when? Exactly. Not on my watch. And I'm glad you made the event, but in the process you did no climbing nor rising. And the smoke you got tonight, old school, Newport, 25s, ain't no coming back. Bah! Event horizon, stretched and spaced out with no stars. That's a black hole. The letdown is slow. You ain't balling, you stalling. DJ, hustle and flow. Cause everything you've done these last few weeks, it about to be pissed on in the toilet bowl. The damage these do, push through your flesh and anoint your soul. You supposed to battle trash ass niggas to make yourself look good. Where's Scrap at? He needs somebody else to appoint his goals, cause one big shot can have you in the same position as my man Span. And those bars are not over your head, but I will break it down so you can clearly understand. One big shot can have you in the same position as my man Span. I'll get the 40 and bah! Headshot. Now y'all see? No, now you see. It's your brains behind the man. Y'all don't comprehend. I am on demand and unapprehended. These bars for you, Decypher. I could bury you head first, feet facing the sky, fill it with dirt, and you still couldn't understand it. To get on my level, you need a spaceship. Use a solid nigga stranded, 10 toes down on this granite. Granted, it took us a minute to get here, but think about every premeditated murder on this planet. Every last one of them shits worked out just like the killer's planet. And it's bars like that that signifies his signature and you niggas' death certificates. The equation is simple. Add me to the card, and from Ohio to Florida, bitch, be ready. Cause you niggas gonna come up missing. Hence, I am what the difference is. The difference is between me and you still listening to this shit? And I'm a bit confused. Either you a ghost or a corpse, cause I killed you in verse 2. So it's Weekend at Bernie's, nigga. I'ma give you your props for whatever the fuck that's worth. But know at the end of the day, Outsiders, you went down with the L, and Decypher, you've been committed to the earth. Casket crew, West Side, forever and a day, baptized in the name of the Drews, nigga.
We a family, all us, NCBL, get your bars up.